Good evening, Chuck Lindbergh Gore, rockin' PRS. It's January 20th, and you know what that means. This is NAMM week. NAMM, the NAMM show out in California. We look forward to this. A lot of cool things happening, so let's kind of get started here. First of all, we're doing something, we're making a departure I don't think we've ever done before, just for the occasion here tonight. I made some fish tacos, really good, with some Zatarain's Caribbean rice. Really good. Little avocado. The fish tacos are made with Emerald Southwest seasoning, flounder, so a little bit of Mexican coleslaw, corn tortillas. Really simple. And tonight, we're washing it down. Something really rare from Salisbury, North Carolina. See if you can get that. New Serum Brewing Company. They call it a blonde ale. And I used to be local there in Rowan County. Passed by this brewery. But the odd thing about this blonde ale, it's made with grits. Go figure. Anyway, I'd already poured it. I was going to pour it for you, but I already poured it because the first one kind of foamed up a little bit. We're going to pour that like that. New Serum, Salisbury, North Carolina. Really cool. Really good beer. Let's describe it for a minute. You know it's an ale. It's got body on it like an ale. Not too hoppy. I imagine some of that bitterness, a little slight sweetness from the grits, I reckon. Very drinkable. Very kind of unique, but in a good way. Really good beer. New Serum, Salisbury, North Carolina. Good luck finding anywhere other than Salisbury, North Carolina Food Line. Anyway, let's get on to more what we're talking about here tonight, and that is the NAMM show. And I want to focus on three different things. The first of all, that really stood out to me about NAMM. I know this is rockin' PRS. We seldom get to talk about musical equipment. We're going to talk about it tonight. First of all, let's talk about Fender for a minute. What I'm really excited about, I have not played one yet. What I'm really excited about and is Fender's new American Professional Series, which is apparently has replaced the American Standard Series. Apparently they've done some tweaks with the wiring with the new strap. Not to mention it has a really cool olive green color to it. But the electronics, you can roll the volume down without throwing a blanket over the guitar like a Strat normally does. You know, anyone who plays Strats know what I'm talking about. But supposedly they've cured that problem with this tone bleed circuit on that. I'm really looking forward to that one. I'm really looking forward to trying that new Strat there. And second of all, I also want to let's talk about Seymour Duncan for a minute. If you go on YouTube, he was interviewed yesterday at his booth. Seymour Duncan, oh wow, it was just a really cool, I think he's actually going to wind some pickups for some of his new Jimi Hendrix series. He actually not only met Jimi Hendrix, not only was buds with him, he wound pickups for Jimi Hendrix. Imagine that. You know, who the hell can... But no, Seymour Duncan is a super nice guy. Consequently, I've played his pickups before. Currently, none of my guitars have Seymour Duncans in them. Not that they're bad pickups, it's just that's how things worked out. However, I do have a Seymour Duncan pedal on my pedal board that I would totally recommend to everybody, and that's the Vapor Trail analog delay. It's actually become kind of indispensable to me. I used to like the MXR carbon copy, and well, I still do, but I got one of these Vapor Trails, and it perhaps not the most shift on the fly versatile delay you're going to find, but I'm going to tell you right now, it's got a great sound, and it's a sound that, wow, I just go for. But Seymour, not only do you make good good pickups, but you did a really good job on that pedal, and I really dig it. But check out Seymour's interview, man. Incidentally, his pickups go just, you know, touch on that a little bit. My son has one of his pickups in his G&L ASAT, and one of his antiquity pickups, and it's really cool. You can really get that Keith Richards, Keith Richards. Wait, man, have another quick drink, you know what I mean? Music tonight, by the way, Mantis, Humphreys McGee, gonna be in Asheville next month. But yeah, check out Seymour Duncan, man. He's a really cool cat. Makes good pickups and good pedals. Most of all, as the namesake is, let's also talk a little bit about, and I'm really excited about this, Paul Reed Smith this year. Now, you know, Paul Reed Smith made a guitar for John Mayer. We could do his Dead and Company stuff, the Super Eagle, Super Golden Eagle, one of a kind, just amazing. Anderton's Music, their videos, check them out. He has a picture of it, out of England. But John Mayer, I think it kind of inspired the new, the one PRS guitar that is the total buzz right now is the 594. I like the double cutaway. They make a single cutaway of it also. They've really, I think it was inspired from the Super Eagle. I haven't played one. I want to play one. I have played, introduced last year, the C24, the new one, that everyone's kind of, well, not everyone, but a lot of people were going, you know, fuck, it's not as good as the old CE. I beg to differ. I like it. The pickups in it are much better than the HFS vintage bass, which I don't like. I hated that rotary switch. Even though I have, you know, in my standard 22, I have a rotary switch. It's not my favorite switching system. I like a McCarty system. But I like the new C24. I think it's really good. But the one I want to try is the new 594. You know, and I don't know. Hell, I don't know. I might come out. I might go to a music store if a music store has a 594. I might actually do a little bit of a demo just to say, hey, I'm trying to do 594. Actually, I don't want to do that. I might want to buy one. But they're kind of pushing the 594. They're also pushing this brand new amp, the J-Mod 100. It's the John Mayer signature deal here. Single channel amp. Supposedly it's all the buzz, man. I like PRS amps. I don't own one. My favorite that I've ever listened to and only briefly played was the Super Dallas. I don't think they make that anymore, but it was really cool. Also like the 2-channel H was a good amp. I felt like those are really the only amps I've had a whole lot of experience with. That HX DX, yeah, Hendrix Dwayne Allman thing. That's a badass amp. My only complaint about those amps, which is not an issue with the John Mayer one, the J-Mod 100, is those amps had the top mounted controls, which I fucking despise. Don't like them. Put the controls, you know, in front here. Here, I'm gonna show you. Look, see, there's the fucking matchless right there. You know, the controls are like right there in front where you can see it. You know, but nonetheless, I would not mind playing one of these J-Mods. Don't want to know how much it costs because I'm sure I can't afford it. But let's give a tip of the hat. I'm looking forward. Supposedly John Mayer's going to go down there and give a speech or do something, play through one or something like there at NAMM this weekend, and I'm going to look forward to seeing that one. But like I say, tonight was kind of the NAMM show. We're going to drink some good beer. We had some really good. I don't mean to brag on myself. I did really good at these fish tacos. Really damn good. You know, the Mexican coleslaw with the fish tacos. Don't gob them down with. Don't gob your fish tacos down with cheese and fucking salsa. Do it fresh, like that. Avocado, a little bit of hot sauce on there if you want, Cholula. But mainly, I prefer the Mexican coleslaw. I'm sorry I don't know the name of it. I knew it like earlier this evening because I looked up the recipe. But anyway, I've taken up 10 minutes, probably the longest video I've ever done. But I want to just drive the point home. I'm really excited about NAMM this weekend. This is where all the guitar geeks, man. Most important thing I want to come on this video, should have said it earlier. Man, I mean, we are, in my opinion, in the golden age as far as guitarists, as far as bassists, in terms of instruments, in terms of effects, in terms of amplifiers, because we have a lot of different, very different manufacturers that are really responsive, not only to customers' needs right now, but coming to some uncharted territory here. You know, what are you going to need in the future? You know, at the end of the day, yeah, the tone is in your fingers, but all this equipment does, it's like paints. You know, it gives you something to paint with. It gives you tools to work with, and I love it. And I think we're in the golden age right now. I don't think that in any other time in history. We've had so many different manufacturers with making so much really good equipment. I mean, really, really good equipment. You know, from budget model all the way on up. You know, it's all here. This is the golden age. This is great, man. I mean, it's great to be a guitarist or bassist right now. But anyway, check out the NAMM show videos. I am all weekend long, as well as drinking some of this wonderful beer from New Serum out of Salisbury, North Carolina. Used to live there, used to be local. Absolutely wonderful beer with grits in it. Imagine that. Anyway, stay tuned. Rockin' PRS NAMM show. Remember again, new Fender looking good. Seymour Duncan, keep on doing what you do. And PRS, rock PRS. Give that C24 another shot, man. It's a really great guitar. Feels good, sounds good, really good. Digging it. And the new 594, which they've been selling the hell out of them this past year. In my opinion, maybe a new classic. I like DGTs, but you know, can't wait to try one. And of course, the new John Mayer J-Mod 100. Y'all guys have a great weekend. Chuck Lindbergh, PRS. Another quick slurp, longest video I've ever done. Thank you for hanging out with me. Peace.